Welcome to Nature Life Remedy, your trusted source for natural health, wellness, and healthy living. Our goal is to educate and inspire you to make healthier choices using the best of nature and modern knowledge. Please subscribe and join us on the journey to a healthier, happier life, naturally. What if the cooking oil sitting in your kitchen right now looks healthy on the label, but has lost most of the nutrients your body needs? Many people spend extra money buying healthy oils, believing they're making the best choice for their families. But here's something: most food labels don't clearly explain how the oil is extracted can make a significant difference. Two bottles may both say sunflower oil, olive oil, or coconut oil, yet one may retain more of its natural antioxidants, vitamins, and flavor, while the other has been exposed to high heat and multiple processing steps. Today, we're breaking down the difference between cold-pressed and refined oils, how they're made, what science says about their nutritional differences, and how to choose the right oil for your cooking and your health. Before we begin, remember that this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for personalized medical or nutritional advice. Let's get started. What does cold-pressed really mean? Cold pressing is a mechanical extraction process. Seeds, nuts, or fruits are pressed to release their natural oils without intentionally exposing them to high temperatures. Although a small amount of heat can naturally occur from friction, the temperature is generally kept low enough to help preserve many naturally occurring compounds. Because the oil isn't subjected to extensive chemical processing, it often retains more of its original flavor, aroma, color, vitamin E, plant compounds known as polyphenols. These natural compounds contribute not only to taste, but also to the oil's stability and nutritional profile. Examples of oils commonly sold as cold-pressed include extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, sesame oil, flaxseed oil, walnut oil. One thing you'll notice immediately is that cold-pressed oils usually have a stronger, more distinctive flavor. That's because many of the natural compounds remain intact. What is refined oil? Refined oils go through additional processing after extraction. Depending on the manufacturer, the oil may be heated, filtered, degummed, neutralized, bleached, deodorized. These steps are designed to improve shelf life, remove impurities, create a lighter color, and produce a more neutral taste. This doesn't automatically make refined oil bad. In fact, refining helps create oils that are more consistent in flavor and appearance, and can make certain oils suitable for high-temperature cooking. However, extensive refining may reduce some naturally occurring vitamins and antioxidants that were present in the original oil. This is why nutrition experts often recommend looking beyond the type of oil and considering how it was processed. Why the extraction process matters. Think of the extraction process like cooking vegetables. A lightly steamed vegetable generally retains more nutrients than one that's been repeatedly boiled and reheated. Similarly, oils exposed to more processing may contain lower levels of some beneficial compounds compared with minimally processed versions. These compounds include polyphenols, tocopherols, a form of vitamin E, certain plant sterols. Research suggests that these naturally occurring substances may contribute to heart health and help protect the oil from oxidation. However, it's important to remember that no cooking oil is a miracle food. Overall dietary patterns matter far more than any single ingredient. Smoke point. Does higher always mean better? One of the biggest misconceptions online is that the oil with the highest smoke point is automatically the healthiest. That's not necessarily true. The smoke point is simply the temperature at which an oil begins to visibly smoke. Different cooking methods call for different oils. For example, extra virgin olive oil works well for salad dressings, light sautéing, roasted vegetables. Refined avocado oil may be preferred for high-heat grilling, stir-frying, searing. Cold-pressed sesame oil is often added at the end of cooking for flavor rather than prolonged heating. Matching the oil to your cooking method can help preserve both flavor and quality. Which oils are good choices? Here are some popular options. Extra virgin olive oil, rich in monounsaturated fats and naturally occurring polyphenols. Excellent for salads, drizzling, and many everyday cooking applications. Avocado oil contains mostly monounsaturated fats, available in both refined and unrefined versions. Coconut oil has a distinctive flavor and is high in saturated fat. It can fit into some eating patterns, but moderation is still important. Sesame oil, common in Asian cuisine. Cold-pressed sesame oil adds bold flavor to finished dishes. Flaxseed oil, naturally rich in omega-3 fats. Best used cold in smoothies or salad dressings rather than heated. Walnut oil, nutty flavor. Great for cold dishes and finishing meals. Common marketing myths. Let's clear up a few misconceptions. Myth number 1. Cold-pressed means healthy no matter how much you use. Reality: all oils are calorie-dense, regardless of how they're processed. Moderation still matters. Myth number 2. Refined oils are always unhealthy. Reality: refined oils can absolutely be part of a balanced diet. Their suitability depends on the type of oil, your cooking method, and your overall eating habits. Myth number 3. The most expensive oil is always the healthiest. Reality: price doesn't always reflect nutritional value. Quality, freshness, storage conditions, and intended use all matters. Tips for choosing better oils. Here are a few practical shopping tips. Choose dark glass bottles whenever possible because they help protect oil from light. Store oils away from heat and sunlight. Buy smaller bottles if you don't cook with oil frequently to help maintain freshness. Read ingredient labels carefully. Avoid assuming that terms like natural or pure automatically indicate minimal processing. Finally, rotate your oils based on how you cook instead of relying on just one type for every recipe. When it comes to cooking oils, the extraction process can influence flavor, aroma, and the amount of naturally occurring compounds that remain in the finished product. Cold-pressed oils are often valued for retaining more of their original characteristics, while refined oils can offer greater stability and versatility for certain cooking methods. Rather than labeling one as universally good and the other as bad, focus on choosing high-quality oils, using them appropriately, and maintaining an overall balanced diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and lean protein. Small choices made consistently over time often have a much greater impact on health than chasing the latest nutrition trend. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who enjoys learning about healthy eating and natural wellness. And here's a question for you. Which cooking oil do you use the most at home? And did you know how it was processed before watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.